Hey YouTube. So I was browsing the Socialist Rifle Association Reddit again, as I like to do for laughs, and just kind of keep tabs on these people because I mean it's a public fucking thingy. And I don't know why you wouldn't look at it. Uh, you know, with all of the stuff going on and everything. So I just had a really good laugh earlier because one of the posts was like they were arguing over like wearing masks at their fucking meetings, which I thought was just incredibly hilarious. And one of the other things was like this guy was like, yeah, I paid my fees, I like got accepted, they did my onboarding and everything, and I didn't hear anything back, and it turns out the DFW chapter is just like gone, like it's just not, it doesn't exist anymore. Um, but anyway, it got me thinking because a lot of this stuff that's going on right now, it kind of seems to revolve around this idea of civil war being this thing that is like between the left and the right, like for example on the Socialist Rifle Association thing, these people seem to think like they're going to be fighting well, I mean, maybe they think they're going to be fighting the cops. That's retarded. If you're gonna go, you're gonna gun it out with the feds to protect your precious fucking transgenders. So there's just nothing in the world as precious as a transgender Latinx, right? So I guess like maybe that's what they think, but they basically kind of think like, they're going to be fighting rightoids, right wingers, right? And obviously, you see the same rhetoric on the right, especially now, because they're kind of framing it as like this whole thing. Like, I mean, you guys have all seen it. Like, oh, the lefties killed Charlie Kirk and deep, 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 deep. Man, we're gonna fucking, it's on, motherfuckers. But I just kind of like wanted to, anybody who's like high IQ enough to be watching my channel. I hope you would realize that there. I mean, civil war is always. I mean, always. Citizens versus government. It's about, like, civil wars are like the government cracking down on the people who are trying to overthrow the government because the government is corrupt. So I just kind of like, I just want to ask people, like, if you're one of these people, you think the Civil War is going to be you. I probably made a video on this like in the past, but if you actually think that the Civil War is going to be you fighting like leftists or whatever, or vice versa. I mean, I was thinking about this, right? Because in my town, just as an example, and I'm not saying that I don't, I don't really fit into the political spectrum. I'm not a black and white kind of guy. But I'm definitely not a communist. I'm not a Nazi, actually. People think I am. I don't know why. But actually, it's ironically because I was criticizing Israel, like, before that got plugged into the code for these NPCs. Years ago, I was criticizing, Israel, and it was like, oh yeah, you're anti-Semitic, so you're a fucking Nazi, right? So, anyway, I was thinking about it. It's like, dude, I contacted the Socialist Rifle Association because I was just curious. I mean, just really curious. I'm just like, how many of these people really are there? And I'm like, what's up with New Mexico? And they're like, oh, well, there's like three or four, I can't remember. There's like 3 SRA members where I live. And I was thinking about it, it's like, they might have said 2. I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, if you took every militant leftist in this entire town, and then you filtered that into like ones that were actually going to mobilize and like show up with fucking ARs and plate carriers and shit, it would be like maybe 20. And that's not saying much because this is a small place where I live, but it kind of, I think that's kind of like how it probably is everywhere. It's like really, I guess what I'm saying is right. If the Civil War that everybody's fucking fantasizing about was really between the right and the left, it would be over so fucking fast. It'd be so anticlimactic. And I'm not saying that as a like a, oh, fuck around and find out kind of thing. No, I'm actually, because I'm just kind of thinking about it. I'm like, man, there's more like Hispanic Trumper guys with guns out here than, I mean, there's like hundreds of them. You know what I mean? And they're rowdy as fuck, and like they do not give a shit. And it's like if that was really the Civil War that everybody's like anticipating, is like it's just nothing but right versus left. You know how fucking over that it would just be over so fast. Like it would take like a fucking week. And I'm not saying that the powers that be aren't still actually trying to do something like this. Because I mean, why wouldn't you if you're trying to sow chaos? I think what it really is at this point, they're basically they're trying to scare these leftist people because I mean, think about it. If you're the government, right? Who are you going to go after first? You're going to go after like the more powerful, like are you going to go after the more dangerous people first or the weaker group first? You're going to go after the fucking weaker group first. Who's the weaker group? I mean, it's the leftists. I'm sorry, but like it is. Like they're literally like. I mean, the threat is like, oh, like, is it ableist to? They're arguing about like if it's ableist to fucking show up at a meeting and not wear a fucking mask, and they're acting like COVID is like still a thing, or like ever was a thing for that matter. But like they're still just insane to me. Like I got a really good laugh out of that one. But yeah, and also they're just like panicking right now. Like they're shutting down their fucking, the DFW chapter is just gone, I guess. And it's like these people, you're gonna fight. That's not a war. Like that wouldn't be a war fighting those people. Like even if Antifa was the boogeyman that they're acting like it is, which it's not. I mean, and besides that, they're all fucking like limp-wristed vegan faggots. I'm sorry, but they're not a threat. Like you would, and I'm saying like they're not a threat as in like they're a threat that you could deal with very quickly. And that's kind of my point actually. Is like, yeah, if you were the government, and you were trying to, let's just say your aim was to get rid of literally everybody who could even possibly be a threat to you. And conveniently, let's just say like outlaw, just get rid of all the people with guns, get rid of all the guns, get rid of anybody that could be a threat, get rid of anybody that could be against the government at all. Well, I mean, who would you go after first? You go after the smaller, weaker group first, and then later you just change masks from the red mask to the blue mask, and then you go after the other guys, and you just do the same thing to them. But you can't like. It's a divide and conquer thing, I guess. But anyway, my main point is like, hey guys, like if you're thinking that the Civil War, like that Civil War is like right versus left, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, you're stupid as fuck. Get that out of your head. Civil wars are always government versus citizens, and there's nothing civil about it, by the way. And like I'm like feds, please do not like think that I'm over here telling people like this is what you should be preparing for. You should be preparing to fight the government. No, me personally, I'm trying to have a good life. I do not want to. I'm not trying to fuck around or find out. I just don't give a shit. Like I have no fantasies of fucking overthrowing the government or anything like that. It sounds gay. I really just don't care. But I'm just telling this for the people because I just see it's like such a hot button topic right now, and it has been for some years. But it's like, yeah, if you think Civil War is gonna like Yeah, how fucking fun would that be? Oh, you just get to go and smoke all the trannies, all the people you don't like, or you get to smoke all the Nazis. You get to smoke all the KKK members that are just they're everywhere. There's Nazis everywhere. You get to just get rid of all the people you don't like. That's like, wouldn't that be so perfect? There's no bombs. There's no airplanes. There's no fucking intelligence there's no intelligence agencies involved. There's no feds. There's no fucking Humvees. There's no there's no counter snipers. Fucking shooting you from 1,000 yards away. There's nothing. No, it's just fucking. It's just us versus them, man. It's on, motherfuckers. No, that is a fucking fantasy. Get that shit out of your head as quick as possible. That's the video. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah. It's really dumb. Don't be one of those people. Also, if anything like that were to pop off, like, you gotta, like, please realize, like, it would be planned. And what would be the plan? The plan would be to justify any kind of tyranny. I mean, come on, they just want to fucking secure their seat of power. And even all this is kind of short term because there's probably, by the way, I don't know if any of you guys are really at that level, but like there's going to be a lot of shit going down very soon, and it's going to be a lot bigger than any of this stuff. But main thing is, I just want, like, please think about this. Civil war is citizens versus government. You do not want to be in that war. Like, that would really suck. You're going to get really fucked up and demoralized. It's just not going to be fun. Don't take the bait, because they might do that thing where they're just like to dangle that in front of you, like, hey guys, you want to go kill all the lefties? Hey guys, you want to go kill all the Nazis? Go for it! I would be very cautious in any scenario like that. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. Quran thumb out.